p.m. meeting. Oh, just background noise. Are we good? Okay. Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
Allegiance to the flag
of the
of
United
the
States
United States of America
and
and
to
to the republic
for which
it
it
stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with
with
liberty
liberty
and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, Jenny.
Sure. Donna Corbin Sabinski,
Here.
Kevin Zorda,
Here.
Virginia Higley here, Carrie Ann Howe, Robert Hendrickson,
Here.
Robert Chagnon, Marie Pisner,
Here.
and Marcy Talicio.
Okay, so we have 5 present, which is good. We have a
Mhm.
quorum. And we'd like to seat Marie, please. Next on our agenda is our correspondence. Zoe, I want to congratulate Robert Hendrickson. He was appointed by the Enfield Town Council as a full-time member. Yay!
Go Bob!
Thank you.
Yay!
Go Bob.
Yay, so that's great.
Thank
Glad
you.
to hear that. Glad to hear that. The next, we got our Town of Enfield legal opinion, which I'm also really happy about.
Yay!
Yay! Regarding our meetings. So, for the record, we can go back to what we were doing before. On our first meeting, we can accept applications, and on our next meeting, 2 weeks later, we can, act upon those meetings. We don't have to wait. The ruling is because of the time of day.
Mhm.
From what I understood, that the end of day would be the Tuesday of our second meeting at 5 p.m. So long as we don't have any petitions or anything to go to a public hearing, whatever, then we are good to act upon that after 5 p.m. on the 2 weeks later. So that is good. I'm happy to hear that. With that being said, we still have a Wednesday meeting the day after elections on November 4th, I believe it is, because we didn't have a quorum for the 3rd. So we will have one more Wednesday meeting, a special meeting, which is November 4th. So that should be good. Did I say that right, Savannah?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
And I will send out the invitation to everyone on Friday.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
so on task.
Yes.
Next is agents correspondence. Does anybody have anything for us?
Nope.
No.
Oh, perfect. Okay, moving on. We have approval of minutes from October 6th.
I make
Move
the
to
motion
approve.
that we approve.
So Kevin's approving it. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Marie. Jenny, roll call?
Sure. Donna Corbin Sabinski,
Yes?
Kevin Zorda,
Yes.
Virginia Higley, yes. Carrie Ann, oh, never mind. Robert Hendrickson
Yes.
and Marie Pisner.
Yes.
Yes, 5 in
Okay.
favor, motion passes. We have no old business. So new business, we move on to IW 617, 25 Hazard Avenue, an application for a permit to construct a new 10,197 square foot AAA building with associated site improvements on the property known as 25 Hazard Ave, as referenced on the site plans dated July 6, 2020, and revised through October 6, 2020. Paramount Commons at Enfield LLC owner, AAA Club Alliance Incorporated, applicant Ken Chapman, applicant representative, map 45, lot 8, BR zone. Do we have the applicants with us?
I see a 759 number. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Do you have any updates for us, Savannah, then?
Nope. Thank you for bearing with me when I sent you guys the site plans and additional documents. So the resolution on the amended staff report just matches the most recent documents that we have, and the site-specific conditions or conditions we talked about at the last meeting. Commission is okay to move forward. The
Yeah,
department has no concerns at this point.
okay. Does anybody have any discussions or comments for this application?
So, Savannah, just the building department, all of those things have been addressed?
I know some of them have been addressed, and that's why we received updated site plans. For the ones that haven't been addressed, that's why I put the third site-specific condition. I prefer they just send this staff report to the PZC Commission so they can see the comments that the different departments brought to our attention.
Okay.
Okay,
Concerns are reported to, okay.
yeah.
Um,
I didn't see anything for us that would have been for our approval.
Well, just the sewage,
Right.
because that's like,
Yeah,
we're
that's true.
pretty,
That's
pretty
true.
close to a river right there.
I had to read that's what this was saying. Yeah,
Dave's iPad, is that you, Dave Ziyax? We can't hear you if it is. That could be an applicant representative. That's the only reason why I'm calling attention to Dave's iPad.
Yeah, it looks like his video, well, he's not muted.
No. Sorry, Commissioner Zorda. He would be the one that would have that answer.
All right, but that would fall under the building department anyways, right? Before they could get their
the
For
permit.
permit, yeah. Okay, well then, I don't really have any other questions.
Yeah. Any other agents have any questions or concerns?
No?
I
All right,
thought
then-
what Savannah sent us was good and answered the few questions I had.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't get to go through all of that, so, but, all right, then I will make a motion that we approve IW 617 25 Hazard Avenue, application for a permit to construct a new 10,197 square foot AAA building with associated site improvements on the property known as 25 Hazard Avenue, as referenced on the site plans dated July 6, 2020, revised through August 28th, 2020. Paramount Commons at Enfield LLC, owner AAA Club Alliance Incorporated, applicant Ken Chapman, applicant representative, map 45, lot 8, BR zone.
Second,
Well,
Commissioner
I'm not
Zorda,
done.
you motioned off of the older staff resolution. They
Oh,
gave us site plans revised through October 6th.
okay, so as amended, I'm sorry. I pulled up the wrong one. Give me 1 second. Does it have the same site-specific conditions?
Yes.
yeah, I
Okay.
did.
The
All
only
right, so-
change is the third one says all conditions of approval and departmental comments instead of and concerns. So I just made
Okay.
it more specific.
All right, so with the site-specific conditions, any cut from the excavation of the pavement and creation of the flood compensation area will be properly removed from the site. Number 2, the disturbed areas will be seeded with seed type B as referenced on page LS1 and LS2 of the site plans, dated July 6, 2020, and revised through October, what is it?
6th.
6th, 2020, and all conditions of approval and department comments will be forwarded to the Planning and Zoning Commission for their review.
second,
Any discussion? I just want to say, I like the way they, we heard this application before and how they made the modifications this time with the more plants. I think it's going to look nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. So with that said, Ginny, could you do roll call, please?
sure. Donna Corbin Savinsky,
Yes.
Kevin Zorda,
yes,
Virginia Higley, yes. Robert Hendrickson,
Yes.
Marie Pisner,
Yes,
5 in favor, motion passes. Thank you. Next on our agenda is IW 618, 16 Crescent Beach Drive, application for a permit to demolish an existing plus or minus 1,000 square foot home and construct a new single-family home as referenced on the site plans dated 7/22/2020 and 8/22/2020, with both plans revised on 9/30/2020, provided by the applicant on the property known as 16 Crescent Beach Drive, Jeffrey and Angela Foss, owner and applicant, map 7, lot 23, R33 zone.
And Chairwoman, the information I sent you guys earlier today, the Fawcett provided us with site plans to address some of the departmental concerns. So just as amended to both plans revised on 10/17, there was one further amendment.
Okay,
Okay.
Sorry.
that's okay.
I try to get the staff reports out as soon as possible with the revised resolutions, but
Right. That's fine.
So is that the one? Does that show the well location and all of that? That's the amendment?
it's showing the sewer output. The Foss. You guys are unmuted, so I'm going to unmute you, Mr. and Mrs. Foss. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, so we showed the well on that, and it needed to be raised to a certain level based upon what the health department said, and then the sewer hookups. We did locate them. We found them on one of the older Enfield town maps. So that's all part of that too now.
Excellent.
All the updates are there. Yeah.
We have
Super.
our engineer here, Bob Arsenault. If you have any questions for him, he's also with us today.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
I'm here too.
Thank you. Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
I have no questions at this point, other than we did say not only sedimentation control of hay bales and silt fencing, but also the bags.
Yep.
The catch
In the-
basins.
For the patch.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're going to do that too.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
So
We've already
we'll-
addressed that.
Okay.
We told them about that, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
The land does flow directly this way, so, but we'll happily take care of it. We have a lot of ownership in the roads. I was one of the people who was like, I want those roads. so.
Yeah, we were very
Yeah.
instrumental in getting them done. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah,
That sounds
absolutely.
good. Yeah. It's
If I
perfect.
could, as the engineer, if I could just interject for 1 second. What
Sure.
I was going to propose for the sedimentation control along that western line where all the disturbance would be before it goes into the lake. I usually do a silt fence backed up with a I don't know if you can see it here, but it's a detail. Silt fence backed up with a hay bale.
Yeah.
Flow goes through the hay bale into the silt fence first. It's a double protection. So that's what I was going to do. I was going to show that as far as the protection along that side.
That's
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's great.
Commissioner Zorda, are you asking to add another, or at least to the first condition that whatever
Yeah.
bags are in the catch basins, the filtration
Yes.
bags? Okay,
Correct.
I just want to be sure that I put that.
Does any other agents have anything? Comments, questions, concerns?
Nope.
No? No. Again, we did hear this at our last meeting, so I think we can move on and make and vote on this. Jenny?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we need a
Go ahead.
motion. We need a
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah,
Go
I'll
ahead.
make a motion. I'll make a motion. We approve IW 618 16 Crescent Beach Drive. Application for a permit to demolish the existing 1,000 square foot home and construct a new single-family home as referenced on the site plans dated 7/22/2020. And what is is it 10/17? Is that what the most recent one is?
I think so. Yeah.
And
10/7.
8/22/2020 with both plans revised on 10/14/2020, provided by the applicant.
Oh, it's 10/14.
2020.
10/14/2020, provided by the applicant on the property known as 16 Crescent Beach Drive, Jeffrey and Angela Foss, owner and applicant, map 97, lot 23, R33 zone. With the site-specific conditions that the applicant agrees to use both silt fence and hay bales for sedimentation and erosion control. Also using silt bags, catch basins. And if the sedimentation and erosion controls, this is number 2, fails, the applicant will be responsible for protecting the 3 catch basins that are delineated on the site plan, which those bags should do. And all conditions of approval and concerns will be forwarded to the building department for their review.
Perfect.
Perfect, thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Okay. So we have a second on that?
Second,
Second,
whoever,
Marie, second, Marie seconded it.
Okay. Jenny, can I have roll call, please?
Sure, Donna Corbin Sabinski,
Yes?
Kevin Zorda,
Yes.
Virginia Higley, yes. Robert Hendrickson,
Yes.
and Marie Pisner.
yes.
Yes, 5 in favor, motion passes. Thank you very much, Mr. and Mrs. Foss, and good luck with your new home.
Thank you
Looks
so
beautiful.
very
Good luck.
much. We
Good
really
luck.
appreciate you.
Thank you. And thank you, Bob,
Thank you.
Thank you,
also.
Bob, for being here.
Thank you, Bob.
Bye, have a good night.
All right, everybody have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Good
You
night.
too.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye, good night. Okay, next on our agenda is enforcement reports, which I don't see any.
No.
Report of the Development Services Planning Staff.
Nope, Jen's back. No,
Pardon?
Jen is back though, which is very exciting. So
Oh, good.
we're happy. We have I don't know if I told you guys last time, but we have a new zoning enforcement technician who's joined our office. So
Oh.
we're filling out a little more. It's nice because we have been pretty short-staffed for a while, and it's definitely allowed me to jump in the deep end, but it'll be nice to
Yeah.
have some breathing
nice.
room.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now next is new applications to be received. We have IW 620, 135 Freshwater Boulevard, application for a permit to construct a new 5,040 square foot building, 10 parking spaces and 111,000 square feet of outdoor storage with associated improvements as referenced on the site plans provided by the applicant dated October 2nd, 2020 on the property known as 135 Freshwater Boulevard, South Meadows, number 9 LLC and Marzito, Investments LLC, owner David Ziax. Applicant representative, map 56, lot 24, IP zone. Okay, so this is just to be applications to be received.
Yes, just so that we can make sure with the app, this was an application we had received before our previous meeting. So the only reason why we're receiving it at the special meeting is so that the applicants don't get pushed from their November deadline. However, now that we've received our legal opinion, this will actually work really well. So at the next special meeting, the first application will be the map amendment for this parcel. The second application will be the one that I provided you with this information for tonight. And then we have another map amendment application that will come after that. So it should be a pretty
Easy
simple,
month.
pretty easy meeting. And the applicants, Sean Diabella is one of the representatives. However, Dave Ziax will be on at the meeting on the 4th to provide a presentation that overviews both the map amendment and their proposed work.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you very much. So next is agent approvals. We have AAA 125, 10 Duff Drive, application for a permit to construct a 12-foot by 22-foot single-story, single-bay addition as referenced on the plot plan provided by the applicant dated September 4th, 2020. Brian Embacher, owner, map 68, lot 9, R33 zone. It was agent approved on October 7th. Did you have anything to add or?
Yep, no, I just put them on here so that we have it on the record and you guys can see that once we've received it, I explain it. You know that it was sent the next day, so everyone's on the same page. And it's the same with
Good.
IW 613.
Same with 613. Okay, perfect. I won't read it all then. Do we have anything else that we need, or anybody have any comments, questions, concerns?
No.
I have
Okay,
been with
next,
Commissioner Haley. We get the minutes signed after they've been approved within the week. So everything's being filed the way it's supposed to. We're keeping things on track even during these crazy times.
Yeah. Yeah.
perfect.
Just give me a call when you want me.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So our next meeting will be a special meeting because Tuesday, November 3rd is election day and we didn't have a quorum. So we did a special meeting for Wednesday, November 4th.
Okay.
Everybody said they would be able to make it, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Super.
So do we have a motion to adjourn?
Are
I
we
move
doing
adjourn.
6:13?
I'm sorry.
Did I miss something?
Oh, no, 613 is the agent approval.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Savannah Nicole mentioned that when I said the 125.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Third.
Aye.
Do I hear a fourth? Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Good to see y'all.
See ya.
Yeah.
Take it easy.